Morning, everybody. Naughty Nana Des here. How's everybody today? Coming up on the weekend again. You know, I think some days, the days take forever. It just seems like the time you turn around and you look at the clock, it's like 2 in the afternoon. You think it's not 5 o'clock yet. But I'm telling you, the days may go by slow, but oh, those weeks. Whew, the weeks are flying by like there's no tomorrow. It's, where's the time going? Do you find the older you're getting, the faster time flies? I don't know, man. I don't know. So there's a couple more places where they're saying that the vote machines are changing the votes. Turns out people are just stupid and they're not checking their ballot. It's called finger trouble. Because I think a lot of the screens now are touch screen. And like the one in Georgia there that Maggie Trader was on about. One guy said it might have been an older person. And sometimes we have a hard time zeroing in on the spot. You know what I mean? So they picked the wrong candidate. That's why the vote came out not like they thought it was. It had nothing to do with the machines. Just like it had nothing to do with the machines before. Isn't that funny? God, it's weird how that works, isn't it? Didn't happen before, not happening now. But the good news is this time, they are cracking down on it as these lies come out. He's trying to make himself a big feather bed of lies so he can say, see, look. Well, there was Daniel Dale on CNN this morning, had a fact check for Kamala Harris. And she said last night that she said that she wouldn't ban fracking. But it was like a technicality, if you ask me, because when she said that she wasn't going to ban fracking like last night, in fact, she said she had the deciding vote to open more fracking sites. That should say something, right? But they went back to her she said she never said she wouldn't ban fracking. But she was the vice president in the debate with Mike Fly in the Head Pence. And what she said was, the president isn't going to ban fracking. He already said he wouldn't ban fracking. Now, as vice president, her and him are one. Policies go down as policies go down. And everybody's getting hard on her saying, what's she going to do? What's she going to do? She's still vice president of the country. She's still the vice president. And she needs to do her job all the while campaigning and doing this other stuff. So I don't know what people are on her about. She's got the second most important job in the country. She's 2IC to the President of the United States of America. So she needs to concentrate on that, and whatever he wants, his wish is her command. That's how it works, people. And then Trump last night had his friggin' circus he was holding. All the clowns coming out. He keeps holding up that, this chart saved my life. If I hadn't have turned to look at this chart. Looking at it now, though. But anyway, that chart, he says, you see that arrow there? And it goes like this. And then it goes to the baseline and then goes up. So right here goes, see that? That's the day I left office. Actually, the day that was the lowest was when the borders were closed globally. Nobody was traveling anywhere. Nobody was coming into the country. Nobody was getting out of the country. So no wonder his immigration numbers were so low, right? Well, we knew it, but the maggots don't get it. They don't get it. So yeah, that's what he got fact checked on. And that's way more important than saying Kamala said she would ban fracking. What she did do, though, was be the final vote to open more fracking sites. So, as my grandmother used to say, they can take a long hard suck of my arse. That's what they can do. So anyway, there's that. But that town hall was pretty good last night. They interviewed 5 people, I think, 5 or 6 people after they stuck around. And one guy, no matter what, he's pro-life and there's nothing going to change his mind. It's just the way he is. But I think he's coming around a little more because, like she said, I'm pro-life too. But women are dying and they need an abortion. That's basically what she told them on the side. Because if they don't, they're going to die. And states like Texas don't allow for that. So I think he's going to come around. But it's like any Christian person out there or somebody that has very strong beliefs in abortion. I understand it. I do. I grew up Catholic. I don't even want you getting divorced, for Christ's sake. I had a really bad first marriage. We'll get into that some other time. But anyway, I asked for an annulment, and the Catholic Church said, no, you should stay and try and make it work. Well, making it work meant putting me 6 feet under, then would have worked for one of us. But anyway, that's another thing they want to do. They want to get rid of no-fault divorce. If you're just not in love with the person anymore, your kids are going to notice you're in an unhappy situation. So that's another thing that Kamala Harris is fighting for. The best thing she's fighting for, especially at my age, is help for kids looking after their parents. Because back in the day, people had big families and everybody looked after their parents back then, and then everybody got all independent and stuff. And more people ended up in long-term care facilities. Some are lucky enough to have retirement villages like the Villages and be able to live there. But others aren't so lucky. They're living in like a one room and that's about all they can afford. And if the Republicans take away their health care and Medicare, they're so screwed. Because Social Security is the only paycheck they get. Tim Walz said that at his rally. That's what his mother has to eat and pay her bills with. That's her only source of income. And Medicaid for medications and stuff. So I don't know what they're going on about. But I think Kamala last night touched every single base. She hedged on a couple. And she's like me. She goes on and on. Have you noticed? She does talk a little bit. She gets a little too wordy sometimes. But so do we all. We want to make all the points and you only got so much time to do it, right? So anyway, I watched the town hall. I loved it. And she was so personable afterwards, going up to people to try and finish her thought or see if she answered their question the way they wanted, if they needed anything else. I think she's a caregiver deep down. If she wasn't in the political profession or a lawyer, I think she'd be a really good caregiver. I really do. She'd be a fabulous nurse. She's an amazing woman. And I'm sure you all realize that down in the States for sure. But we're gearing up for maybe another election. They had going to have a no confidence vote on our prime minister. I don't like the kid. Personally, I don't like his personality. I don't like a few of the things that he did outside of politics. Some little shady deals here and there that were made. And I don't know. I just think he's too friggin' arrogant. That's what I think. But different leader would be good. Just saying. But we'll see. So we're going to be dealing with one too, but our election's only going to be like 36 days. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Just came back from the doctor's, had another skin cancer treatment. Think it's my last one. Ding, 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 ring the bell. And Nan loves y'all. I really do. Take care of you first so you can take care of somebody else. And please, Make sure you're still registered to vote. Get out there and vote all the way down the ticket. And if you can, hand carry that thing to the polling station and hand it in. Oh, Lord, or wherever the hell else you can do that. Get it in there. Get it in there. Okay, I'm going to go. And don't forget to subscribe. Like me, love me, share me. Take care of you first. Mwah. Love you all.